My name's Rhapsody, his name is Reto of Retromation, and welcome back to Reto and Rhaps, Race the Same Maps, Paradox Edition. How's it going, bud?
Ooh, paradoxically good. Ooh. Except for my items, which are paradoxically bad.
Oh, they're bad, are they? I thought you said they had good ones, that I was going to be going down.
It was a jest. I did a joke upon you, Rhapsody.
Really? That's allowed?
I did a...
We're allowed to joke in this series?
I mean, it was my first one, but yes. That's the. I wanted to try this new thing that people on YouTube do called telling jokes and being funny. Huh. So I tried it.
Damn.
But I guess I forgot to do it on camera. So I guess it's a secondhand telling of a joke that wasn't good on camera. What items did you get?
You know what? Mine are awful as well. I got triple crossbow and I got the heart glass bottle. So yeah. We're probably just both gonna garbage it up. And did you get actually a good base weapon though?
I got the what is it? The convict starter, the pea shooter, and angry bullets.
Okay, that could be significantly worse. Would you like to give us a countdown to run into the run?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sounds good. Yeah, I got the budget revolver as well. Those angry bullets, don't you have to drop them if you get like an explosive weapon?
Pretty much. Yeah. My big thing I'm gonna try to figure out here is if pea shooter's even better than the starter or not, because I don't think it is.
I imagine not.
I think it's worse. Like I always thought, it's got to be on par. Like they wouldn't make it if it wasn't. But then them jokesters, they'd put it in just fine.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't care.
Club and a couple other guns would like to have a conversation about that. Yeah.
This at least got that bang and synergy that maybe y'all get. Maybe, be careful who you call ugly in high school situation.
Yeah, no. It could be a ugly duckling into a beautiful swan kind of situation. Do ducks become swans? That's not a thing, is it?
I don't know.
Why is that a fairy tale?
Yeah, that's like saying that's an unrealistic standard in fairy tales. That's just saying like it's just not like that's literally not going to happen. That's unrealistic expectation. That's horrible messaging in media.
Frankly,
or I guess phrasing.
Frankly, damaging. I spent a lot of my youth just hoping that I would turn into a beautiful swan. Oh, by the way, for context here, you need to know that I am a duck.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sorry. I haven't mentioned that because it hasn't been relevant at all in this series entirely so far, but quack.
Rhapsody.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
I got a good gun now. I'm good. All right.
Did you get your good gun from killing the boss, or did you get your good gun from exploration?
Exploration.
Ooh. Would you say
the boss's pockets after I killed him?
Oh. Okay, so nice. I don't even have to ask if it's the weapon that I think it is.
I mean, I did explore to get it. And not just the pockets of the boss. It is it's a membrane.
Okay, so it's a semi-permeable substance through which osmosis can occur. I may have found myself one of those as well.
Good.
Ooh. Sorry.
Oh. What, the secret room?
Damn it! You jerks! Oh my god!
What did you get that was so good?
It's not good yet.
Rainbow? Oh, what, you want Rubenstein?
No.
You think you got it?
No. Wait, what did you get in the secret room?
I got Rubenstein Mark Blue, whatever this one is, 1 or 2, I can't remember.
Oh, you didn't get that from the boss fight?
Oh, did I? Wait. Yes, I did. And then I got Blasphemy, Little Bomber, and Table Tech Blanks. Oh
god, I'm sorry. Yeah, I got the AK-47. I got
oh god.
That's not even the worst one yet. I got machine rounds with membrane.
Okay.
I also got something else, but it's probably less important than those two. Oh, I got Phoenix.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. Not bad.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this. As soon as I saw the the machine rounds was the gasping moment. Because those things...
What are machine rounds? What's machine rounds?
I always call them the wrong name. They home in on your mouse. Machine rounds.
Oh, remote bullets.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, that's really important. That's a very good one. Okay, that makes me way more jealous of that room. I was trying to process, like, what is machine rounds?
Yeah, sorry about that.
I was like, explosive bullets. I don't know. Yeah, no, that's a good one.
It's frankly a good one. Basically, the run, or at least my speed on these early floors is going to be dictated by whether or not I can find ammo for the membrane.
Yeah. Whoop.
That said, I will give you the information. I have gone the wrongest path on the second floor already.
Oh yeah, I mean, I went a pretty wrongest path too.
Mm-hmm.
But I got some nice benefits from it at the very least.
Ooh, see, I didn't even get to open the red chest down that side, which I'm assuming is the same side.
Yeah, it sucked. You're not getting, it's not good. What I don't gun soul. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Is there something to it? I've never used it really. That's not like a gloat. It's just like a truth.
No, I don't know if there's anything useful to it whatsoever. I have used it to save a run in the past, but I think that was actually back when it left you with 1 heart, rather than giving you more stuff.
Yeah, see, I haven't used it since I've never died with it since it's been changed. So I guess I just don't know if it's worth having.
You've never died with it since it's been changed, so it's actually saved you every run.
Yeah, you're right.
Without even having to pick it up. That's the best item in the game, frankly.
You bet.
That's a Reto scale X right there.
It's true. Frankly, it's God tier. Reto the God tier. Oh! It's interesting how I've been thinking about vague item descriptions and how much they change, like the statistics you don't know change how good the item is.
Yep.
Like the one thing that I can't that made me sent me into a spiral about that is the keychain item in Undermine that saves you. Or do you have the item unlocked?
I have not unlocked the item, but please tell me.
Okay, it saves you from death sometimes, is what it says.
Oh.
So that sounds really bad, doesn't it?
Is it like saves you from death if you have a key remaining? Because it sounds to me like Guppy's collar.
It literally saves you from death a percentage of the time. Like, instead of dying, you get taken down to one heart. Okay. So, it's like I disregarded. I saw it like 3 or 4 times. I was like, this. Why would I don't like Resurrection. I think Resurrection's almost a waste of an item, and that's a guaranteed. But then what it doesn't tell you is it brings you down to 1 health, and you can continually proc it, and it's like a 75% chance.
Oh. So okay.
So I got hit 3 times that would have killed me, and I didn't die in the boss fight. And it saved the entire run because of it.
Hell yeah.
Like,
it's
exclude like 3 times over. On high ascension levels where the bosses do 300% damage, it just buys you. It might buy you 3 extra hits. It's crazy.
So it's more like if it has a vague description that the numbers being obscured on makes it difficult to determine whether or not it's good.
Yeah, like that. I just based off of my history with other items and chance, like Broken Ankh or something in Binding of Isaac, like a 50% chance to bring you back or whatever the heck, those kinds of things. I'm like, I'll pass. I won't waste my money. Yep. But like, sometimes you find the numbers out and you're like, you just had an assumption because of other items and other roguelikes, but in this one, damage is not a noob trap, that kind of thing.
Yep, I've had that experience oftentimes with lifesteal, because it seems like in half the roguelikes I play, lifesteal is excellent, and half of it is complete garbage. Don't do it.
Yeah, like for me, I've definitely I've got a weird relationship with damage ups now, because I think it's because I don't know where it came from, but I always assume damage ups are noob traps now. I don't know why.
All of them?
Yeah, well, I'm always like, I try not to get excited about them at first. I undervalue them intentionally because I'm like, well, let's see what the other stuff does.
Mm-hmm.
But like, obviously, damage up is good.
I don't know. Every time an item says damage up, I'm like, yep, this is probably the best item in the game. Can't be anything better than this.
I know, but that's like, I think that's like the weird. In my head, I'm like, I want to think that, so I actively suppress it.
Okay.
Is the weird thing. I'm like, since that's my first impression of it, I'm probably wrong. Is what I've come to a lot of times recently. Like, at the same time, I had like a weird thing where I then tried to fight back against it. And I was like, okay, in Undermine, let's take the damage up blessings or whatever instead of attack speed. Who cares? Let's go for damage up instead of attack speed. But then like, it's another one of those things that made me think about it. It's like flat numbers versus percentages and stuff, you know?
Yep,
really high ascension levels.
I think I actually saw the exact moment that you were debating that on a blessing.
Yeah, and I came to the conclusion, you know, like, yeah, when you get to these really high ascension levels, a percentage attack speed up versus a flat damage up, things change based off of what point you're in the game too. It's just, I don't know, I always find that interesting.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, depending on the amount of damage you already have, the flat damage could be more than the multiplication. Also, depending on how high your multiplier is, maybe the flat damage is more because it gets folded into the multiplication. It could, it gives you a lot of variability of what you want over the course of the run, because it's continually dynamic.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. I like that. I like being confused by that stuff. I like when it's not just like, this is the obvious thing you should do for sure.
Mm-hmm.
At least without doing like a whole lot of math that nobody's gonna do. You know, like there's probably a correct answer.
Yeah,
but,
all of these probably have like a solved state.
Yeah. Like when you take 5 attack blessings, now you need 3. The next 3 attack speed blessings will be better than the next 4 attack blessings. It's like, yeah, nobody's gonna actually do that on the fly though.
No one will do it on the fly, but like, those are the kinds of things that I'll try and debate in an episode, realize that I can't do them on the fly, and then go, okay, I'm gonna go away and try and figure out how this one works. Occasionally, at least.
Do you have any times in your memory where you've done something like that, where you just do you have any examples?
I have exactly a perfect example, and it was about a debate of whether or not it was better to, this was Slay the Spire, as you might imagine, a debate as to whether or not it was better to increase orb slots, which is getting an extra orb that would affect, I'm explaining for the audience broadly as well, by the way, which is getting an extra orb that has a passive effect at the end of a turn, or increase the effect that those orbs provide. And because there were a bunch of other modifiers like, oh, the first orb triggers 2 times, or this triggers at the end of the turn, because there was so many modifiers, I actually managed to work it down into a quadrilateral, yep, a 4-sided equation. I managed to work it down into a quadratic equation that I then spent, I think, 10 minutes explaining in an episode. I was like, okay, so this simplifies down to this, so if we work this and solve for y, then we can figure out the optimal value of x for focus is this and this. You know, using these preconditions, and this only works in this circumstance. It was a moment that I was like really, really proud of, because it was like one of the situations where I actually got to use like a legalistic, algorithmic kind of like approach, something that I had kind of professionally, academically trained in. It wasn't received that well, because I just sat down for 10 minutes like, here's an equation I wrote. Let me run you through it.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be interested. I don't know.
I definitely should have. I should have just had takeaways and kept it shorter and then just like left it in a comment or something like that. Like, it's more to your point that that is the kind of thing that doesn't necessarily find itself at home in this pace of video. But yeah, no, it was exactly like that. It was literally like, oh, is this going to scale better if I go for a flat boost or if I go for a multiplicative boost?
Yeah. What do you mean people are not going to remember the exact equation as much as the one time I said about eating dogs from the pound? What do you mean?
It's better for both you and the dogs in the earth. What can you? I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that. No.
Frankly, I shouldn't have brought it up again. I'm afraid. But
so back to that equation. Anyway, y calculated down to 3, which was actually. I'm just trying to save it.
You probably do an equation to figure out how good for the Earth it would actually be. You know.
That seems like the kind of thing that an actuary might be able to provide you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna take that and run along. Is the Corsair with the upgrade actually any good?
It's got a lot of synergies that if you have all of them, it becomes really good. I don't know piecemeal. I'm not sure.
Fair enough.
Very, very good with the Gunsling Man.
With the Gunsling Man. Okay, unfortunately, I'm not currently the Gunsling Man. I will tell you when my my character model rotates back around to it, though.
Okay, good. Good.
See,
do you like the Gunslinger?
Yeah.
At this point, yeah.
What?
You enjoy a sling? Huh?
I like to sling from time to time. It's largely because, like, if I am going to be playing this in my own time, I'm not playing it to have a difficult run. I'm playing it to just get in the zone, just feel the flow state of the game, and then just peace out. So playing a character that is straight up overpowered makes that a lot easier. Also, you actually get to experience a lot of the synergies you don't get to.
Yeah. No, I asked currently. I love the Gunslinger. I've gone off and on with him though. I go off and on with OP characters, but I came to the conclusion that, like, currently I like to play as him. It's fun to see all the synergies interact, especially because there's still parts of the game that I haven't seen 1,000 hours in, which is fun, and that's the quickest way to see them.
Yeah. He does also have synergies that cannibalize other synergies, so there are still special things you can exclusively see on other characters.
Yeah.
So it doesn't necessarily spoil, thankfully. Oh god, really? Oh, sorry. I'm not even going to mention what it is.
It's bad forge pathing.
Don't. You're not allowed to know.
I also have bad forge pathing, and my map is so messed up that I couldn't glean any information. There's no way in hell.
Okay.
I don't understand.
I'll take your word for it. Cause god, it sucks. It's so bad. It's real awful.
Yeah.
Although my items, I feel like I have a good chance unless you've also picked up some, like, significant stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I got a nice little wingman.
Oh, okay. Wingman can be helpful.
It's kind of like my favorite thing, I guess.
I've got a potion of lead skin and a serious cannon here that I'm hoping will get me through my final fight. Serious cannon or the potion of lead skin?
Serious cannon. And oh, never mind. I won't say.
Uh-oh. That's a dragon start.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's a dragon end.
No, it's not. I've been on the dragon for like a little bit.
No.
Not over though. It ain't over.
You are absolutely kidding me. Game.
Go up to the left, up and left.
That's what I'm doing at the moment, but the game has given me a mini boss.
Yeah, you're going the right way then.
I have the serious cannon and remote control bullets. Game, please.
Oh yeah, that's a fun. I love that combo. That's such a fun one.
What is this? Yeah, no, you win. I am super far. This map is awful. I did literally the entire rest of the map. Like, the final thing, the final bridge that I had on the map was the mini boss.
Oh my.
Everything else was fully explored.
Yeah. Yeah, I think pathing saved me on this one for sure. Pathing on the forge is the thing to save me. I was going pretty slow up until now. I'm 3 cycling the heart.
Well, I'm just
ain't-
starting my Dragon fight, so if you'd like to slow down a little bit, I'll catch up to you.
Okay.
Not interested? No.
I'll slow down. I'll kill the heart exclusively through dodge rolls.
All right, best of luck. I'm gonna guess the heart has no HP left, and that's why you made the commitment.
Nope. He's got quite a bit left. I'll see what I can do.
Well, boss has a 3rd HP left, so I don't know. I would say at this point maybe kill the dragon. I'm just gonna continue doing my fight anyway, though.
I killed him.
God, we both had such garbage starts, but at the very least the game provided.
Yeah. You know, I wonder how the Magnificent stat works with the Paradox starting stuff. I wonder if it even applies.
What would Magnificence have been triggered on either of us? Unless like Pea Shooter is Magnificent and I haven't known, in which case, whoops.
Pea Shooter. No, I guess you're right. Never mind. I'll charge on the table.
Yep.
I don't know if Magnificent. I always was under the impression Magnificence might work in the opposite effect, where if you have garbage, you get good stuff. But I don't think that's the case.
I don't believe it is, but cards on the table. I legitimately think there's a possibility that Pea Shooter has Magnificence tied to it. Thing is super rare. Whenever you have good items, it won't show up.
Yeah. I got bopped. I shot myself in the face. We all good.
All right, I'ma also do the same. I'm happy to have been this close, frankly. I will also note, by the way, my serious cannon, because I'd explored poorly, I went to the forge and I bought Omega bullets because I had loot bag giving me enough money for it. So it was so good for shredding bosses.
Yeah. It all comes down to pathing, though. Like a lot of the time.
It did.
Unless the power level is wildly different, it always comes down to pathing.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad that I'm in that kind of realm where pathing decides a lot of our matches rather than me dying.
Yeah, that's great. There was definitely a lot more deaths early on. I think like on I remember definitely dying a handful of times too. Like early on, I don't know. I guess we got better at Enter the Gungeon. It stopped happening, or maybe we got better at talking to someone else while playing Enter the Gungeon.
I think
maybe that's what it was.
A combination of both of those things, but also we now know kind of like what we can get away with, like what we can trade off for speed and what we can't trade off for speed, and how much time we need to spend building the run, those kinds of things. For the moment, though,
and we're not trying to kill the rat.
Yeah, not trying to kill the rat is going to help a lot so that we don't completely going the wrong direction and then skip the rat accidentally and lose the episode, halfway in. Anyway, so my name has been Rhapsody. His name's been Reto. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There's a link in the description down below to all of our content of the game past, present, and future, and hopefully we'll see you next time.
Bye.